everyone. Oh, who is that man over there? Let's see. Oh, fast travel to Winter Trial. 15 minutes? Take me there right now. Ooh, what is this place? Oh, that's it. It's Winter Trials. So Winter Trials is finally released, and in this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys everything that you're gonna get on this event, as well as showing you how to beat it. And if you're someone who's trying to claim Frostro right now, then you're just in the right video. If this is your first time watching me, then hello to you. My name is Eric, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and also tap the bell to be notified whenever I upload new videos. And if you did that, thank you so much. So wholesome. And now, we're gonna answer the question first off. What do you get from this event? Well, first off, over here, as you can see, it says that ice. And it looks like it's for sale now instead of an actual game mode. So if you're someone who's trying to get that ice, then right here, you can get it. I'm not too sure exactly how much it is just because I have it already. If you know how much it is, then please let me know in the comments. And now we're gonna talk about the second tower that you're gonna get, and that is the Frost Rail. This beauty right here, it's used in so many game modes like Chaos, Nightmare, Endless. Like, this tower is solid. You're gonna want to get this tower. And just like what it says here in the description, it freezes cubes except for the bosses. Anything that's ice and snow cubes are healed by this tower. So it's a good tower, but at the same time, you kind of want to know what you're doing when you're using this. It's not too bad. And now let's move on to how do you beat this event? What towers do I need? And how many players do I bring with me? Well, to answer your question, you can bring up to 4 players to enter the Winter Trials. And as you can see here in the middle as well, you could also come in as a solo. If you're someone who's looking for a challenge, then this pad is for you. It's placed right in the middle of everything. And now let's move on to the towers. The towers that you're gonna need are Campfire, Enhancer, Railgun, OS, both Sun Temples, Star Savuso, Lord Savuso, Void Rift if you have Void Rift. If not, then it should be fine, but it's really helpful to have it. And one person in your team would have to have Blade Spinner, which is gonna be useful for the early game. But if not, you're more than welcome to bring any tower that you want for this one. I think I'll bring this one for a little bit cheaper temple game, I think. So this is gonna be my loadout, and again, one person in your team should have Blade Spinner instead of Rail Mini. Once you have that, then it's time for you to take on the challenge. Before we talk about how we beat it, just a side reminder that everyone has a different ways of beating it, and I'm just showing you guys how it's done, at least on how I won. On the first wave, 2 people are gonna stay in the middle, and they're gonna set up their orbital satellites along with a campfire and enhancer in the middle. Third person, which is me, I'm gonna go ahead and find the first pad where the cubes spawn. Because if you guys didn't know, the pad in which the cubes are gonna come out on lights up, and it indicates that the cubes are mainly gonna be spawning there. Once I found which pad that is, I usually upgrade my Blade Spinner twice, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the next waves. And so for it, usually the other person with me is gonna drop me all their cash on wave 1, and then they're gonna join the people that are doing the orbital satellites in the middle. I typically do this each wave until all pads have a Blade Spinner in them, and then I start my own orbital satellites. That's pretty much what you're gonna do for waves 2 to 10. Just focus your orbital satellites with upgraded campfire, preferably to purifier so you get more discount, as well as an enhancer in the middle. Wave 11 comes. This is optional. There's gonna be 3 juvenile Rhysiums that are gonna spawn. If you want to make more money than others, or if you just feel like you want to be safe at healing these 3, you can put lords of them. Up to you. When wave 11 ends, we continue back to our OS and basically maxing it the whole time until wave 15 when the bigger Rhysium spawns. Again, it is up to you. You could either finish your orbital satellites, maxing the campfire enhancer, or if you want to be safe like me, I'm gonna go ahead and lord it just in case, even though I think we have enough DPS for it. Wave 16 starts, and this is the time where everyone should be or probably almost done with their orbital satellites and the enhancer and campfire in the middle. Once you max those, we're gonna go ahead and pick a side and put an MK2 just next to the water, next to the pass. And again, we're gonna be putting a campfire next to it up to purifier before upgrading it so we could get some discounts. You're basically gonna do that from wave 16 to 20. Wave 20 comes, 80 money is gonna spawn. And mind you, this does not give money. When 80 money comes, you're gonna wanna lord him. Just a simple setup, a campfire to purifier, and everyone's lords around it, and just upgrade as much as you can. And if you do that, you should kill him easily. Wave 21 comes, you're gonna wanna max your temples as much as you can until wave 22. This is another important wave because there's gonna be 2 Rhysiums that spawn. For this one, you're definitely gonna wanna lord these ones because they could get really far, and this one could actually kill you. So make sure you're lording it, enhance it if possible, put a Void Rift on it, and again, Void Rift only to Call of the Void upgrade. Don't go past that upgrade, or else it's just gonna do something bad into your match, and it's gonna sell all of your towers. Once that wave is over, you're gonna go back into continuing to max your temples. The temple placements that I do for this one one is usually on both two sides of your Sun Temple MK2's range, and the third temple is at the front of where your Sun Temple MK2 is. And before I max it, I typically sell the MK2, max the temple, and replace the Sun Temple MK2 once again. Wave 24 comes and 80 money is gonna spawn once again. This time, you're not gonna lord him from the spawn, you're gonna start lording from the main island, and that's because Frost Seraphs would spawn, and these cubes right here would start stunning everything within its range. Wave 25 comes, there's gonna be a bunch of tanky cubes that's gonna come on whichever path it spawns on. For this one, just do the typical, put a Void Rift to Call of the Void, Campfire in the middle, Enhancer in the middle, Lords, Railguns, and so on. For Wave 26, it's gonna be the same thing, but it is optional. It's not anything life-threatening, but if you want to finish the wave much faster, I would recommend doing a hard DPS on this one. Basically, place anything that you could. Wave 27 is the same thing, just heavy DPS wherever it's spawning. Same for Wave 28. Once Wave 29 comes, Michael is gonna spawn. And again, pretty much the same, just heavy DPS him, put your lords and everything that you could. And this one, you're gonna want to pay attention to your abilities, especially MK2 ability, Void Rift ability. Make sure you're hitting them on time, because he could get really far as well, and just to be safe. And once that wave ends, this is the most important wave, and you gotta make sure that you kill everything as fast as you can. You're gonna want to remember where you placed your temple MK2s, because once wave 29 ends, you're gonna place them back to where it was. And then for the stars, whichever path was your MK2 next to, you're gonna want to put all of your stars to that spawn of that path, because Frost Mother is gonna spawn. And what this one does is that it just constantly spawns cubes. It just makes your life harder. So you're gonna want to kill this passively, kind of. And to easily kill this, just go ahead and place your stars. And at the same time that is happening, you're gonna want to heavy DPS wherever Gabriel spawned. And by the time Gabriel dies, your Frost Mothers in your path should be dead or almost dead before Lord Avalan spawns. If not, just wait a little bit, just keep an eye on it. And once your Frost Mother dies, you're gonna move your stars to where everything else is. At this point as well, you're more than welcome to move your temple MK2s to where Lord Avalan is, but keep your temples on the same place. Don't even touch it, because there are still things that are spawning on different paths, and that is there just to make sure that you just don't abandon those other 3 paths. And once you have done that, then congratulations, you are now a new owner of Frostral. Or if you're just helping a friend or helping people out, then you know, congrats, GG, very well deserved. And that's pretty much how you beat Winter Trials, and I hope you guys find this video really helpful. And if you want to see the gameplay, I'm gonna put it at the end of this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Okay, enjoy the gameplay.